and we are right where we left off last time. We are choosing colleges. Oh, see, this is hard to choose because these are some good colleges. I believe on my first playthrough of going through college, I picked the Longhorns. So I'm trying to see if like picking a different one would give me a different outcome. Like it's going to be completely different, but I may go with Connecticut. Not sure. Oh, but I may choose the Cardinals. Oh, this is so hard to choose. But like always, if you like this video and would like to see more of this, then hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below like which college you wanted me to go for, or if which one y'all would choose. If y'all actually like if y'all like basketball games, this is something that I'm actually doing. I also have what is it? Madden. I also have the Madden 16 too, so I may go to that after I'm done with this one. Um, oh man, it's so hard to choose. I do have like several other games that I've uploaded so far, but like always, smash that like button. Let's see. Oh, this is a hard choice. Oh, this is so hard to choose. I'm most likely not going to pick UCLA. I believe that stands for University of Central Los Angeles. Louisville Cardinals, Villanova Wildcats, Michigan Wolverines, Texas Longhorns. See, I'm from Texas, so of course I picked the Longhorns at first. Oh man. Sorry if this is taking so long. I'm just actually like thinking this through. Of college teams. I just wish like they actually showed like all the colleges, like all the big colleges for basketball. Oh man, this is so hard to choose. Okay, and I'm just going to go off camera real quick. Alrighty. Okay, so I'm back, and so I'm going to go with Connecticut.
I will be attending UConn. Yes! That's my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy. Oh, man. Connecticut. The Huskies represent the perfect choice for me to continue my maturation as a man and student athlete. I don't only look forward to winning, but to continue my skills for the next level. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in, and I better see everybody in the navy blue and red when I take the court next year for UConn. All right? Show that back. Ray Ray, swish. Ray Ray, swish. We didn't
Yeah, so for whichever college you pick, the
frequency vibrations. Well, you know that little dance he does? He came out doing that.
Freaking and vibing.
Oh my goodness, freaking and vibing. Yeah, he was running from the time he was 9 months old. I mean, really, the boy didn't crawl. He skipped that and went right to running around and getting into everything. He actually became, I guess, like a neighborhood mascot. You know, people were really proud of him. They come to the games and watch him, and then I could see that he became everyone's hope.
uh, there's like these little cutscenes in between, like all the milestones that your character goes through, and like it shows like different little like, quotes that or conversations that your parents or family members will have on this, and it's actually it's pretty awesome. I really like this game because it really starts off in high school, like you're beginning in your career, And I actually may change up what my character's like wearing. I may actually change his shoes too. Like you can actually make the shoes. Like that's my favorite part is that you can make the shoes. You can color them however you want. And I actually may show. Hang on, pressing pressing my options button, trying to pause the game. Um, I believe it's in the main menu. I'm not sure, but it might be. Let's see. Let me actually buy some of these. If you're wondering like how my character has so much money, I actually buy the little credit things so that I can like stay in my top game the entire way through. Like of course, like I actually drink Gatorade all the time, so I really like it. I've never really tried their protein bars though. Like their chewy whatever the fuck whatever these are, prime chews. What are those? Like if you can comment down below like if you had the prime chews, like what are those? Are those like a little fruit gum or whatever? I'm trying to figure that out. Okay, so that should be good. Like you can buy tattoos and put them on your character like you see on mine. Like you can customize your character fully. Like on his arm, hang on, I think a little bit is cut off. So I may change that real quick. Accessories. Like you can do whatever with your character. Um, so yeah, hang on, let me just get like a shorter little armband. And whatever you buy for like the left or right arm. Hang on, here we go. Let me just pick. What does that look like? Okay, so no, none of it's cut off. I believe what it is oh, what is it? I completely forgot what tattoo it is. But hang on. Left arm, right arm, headwear, left leg. No, I need this. Okay, so let me just put this on my right leg. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh. Okay, so hang on. There we go. Actually, let me see what they have. Because I've never really messed with the leg one. Oh, so there's like some serious stuff. But I'm going to go with the home. Left leg, home. Take that one off. There we go. Oh, that actually looks pretty good. Left wrist, right wrist. Here we go. Because I have this so far on my wrist. I may actually take that off and put... I actually may add some tattoos to my character, like off camera. Oh, how do I make the shoes? Oh wait, I'm looking at Adidas. Huh. There we go. Do I actually have to make one for this? Nope. There it is. These aren't my shoes. No. There they are. Haha. Like as you can see, like these are my shoes. Like I should have like picked a different one, because that's the shiny plastic with a little color detail on it. Oh no, I messed up on the thing. I meant to put the like the little strap that's right in the middle. I meant to put that on top of it, but I'm pretty sure I can mess with that. Let's go ahead and put them on the away as well, so I'm just rocking my shoes all the time. My park, Jordan. I believe I already have them equipped on my park. There's some serious Jordans. Alright. Okay, let's see. My apparel. Apparel. Gonna pick some different bottoms. There we go. Actually, I might pick those for my court. Let's see. Headwear. I guess I don't have much for headwear. Eyewear. Left ear. Right ear. Left wrist. Like, I already have stuff for my hands. There it is. Okay. Sorry that I keep doing this. It's just really cool that you can actually do this. There we go. A little bit different. I like how they have Marvel stuff too. There's always like this little business part too. So I'm gonna make them look fancy. Okay, I need different. Oh, I can pick a vest too. Oh yeah, I already have a vest. A tie, no. Slacks, here we go. What are these? No. I want some black slacks. I had those and I never fucking put them on. Okay, let me see if there's different jackets. Oh. Alright, hang on. I just keep messing with all this stuff. Shoes. No, I need black slacks. It'd look the best. Oh my goodness, there's just so much to choose. I think these are black. Yeah, I'll go with these. I'll go with these. There we go. And the jacket. Is there a black one? No, there's no black ones. Oh, hang on. More. Here we go. Ooh, the black jacket. Okay. What? What's up, Jamarian? Jamarian Lewis. Alright. Okay. Nice. Okay, here we go. Let's go into the college. Play park. Yeah, I'm just going through the whole story a little bit. I'm actually pretty passionate about this game. It's amazing. It's really fun to play.
Welcome, everyone, to an exciting broadcast of College Bear on 2K Sports. Some great action in store tonight, seeing some of the best and brightest young players on the hardwood. Kevin Harlan here, along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the Georgetown Hoyas taking on the UConn Huskies.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
A look at the Hoyas starting group. Warren is out there with Price. And it's Trice. Then there's Hudson. And it's Randolph in at the 2. Now here's Splitter. Splitter with a screen on Randolph. It's stolen. Trice with it. He feeds it to Hudson. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Well, there have been a lot of great players out of Georgetown over the years, most of them big men, but don't forget about Allen Iverson. He might just be the most popular former Hoya of all time. And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
And Allen Iverson was only at Georgetown for 2 seasons. The way he played, he completely set the college basketball hoop world on fire.
We might never see a scorer quite like Iverson again. For his size, what he packed into that small frame was absolutely amazing. As unique and relatable a guy as we've had.
Price, right side. Hoyas moving the ball around. And the shot by Warren, no good.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies
there we go.
On a possession.
Now here's Trice. Outside Randolph. There's the pick. Pass to Price. Trice kicks to Price.
That's the reason why they're selling.
Lets the three fly. Huskies with the rebound. Passes it to Keith. Splitter with a screen on Randolph. Keith passes to Wright. There's the triple. And the shot is good.
There we go.
Wright's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now here's Trice. He dishes it to Warren. Price outside. From deep three-point range. Price can't get that one to fall.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
On the floor for UConn. Right, he's in a point guard. Also Keefe out there. And it's Martin in at the four-man position. And the Huskies going with a whole new...
They did do a nice three. Oh, my goodness. Okay, come on, Connecticut.
And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Why'd you just leave?
And guys, without a doubt, it's been a rough go so far here for Freak and his team. They just can't find anything to capitalize on consistently thus far.
And Greg, I'm anticipating plenty of adjustments from the coach.
Dude? Come on.
But I tell you what, when it comes down to what happens in the second half, it's about the players executing. A few quick baskets right out of the gate, and it's anybody's game.
Taking a look at the Hoyas, they've got Trice. Price is out there with Warren. Then there's Hudson. And it's Randolph in at the shooting guard. Hudson dishes to Trice. Now the feed to Warren. Shoots from the baseline, and he gets it to go.
Okay, come on, people.
Warren's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Hoyas.
And one thing about UConn that has been true all throughout their rise as a power, they have always played solid defense. It's something the program really hammers home.
Okay,
By
seriously,
Joseph,
people.
no good.
That's something
Come
they need to do
on.
more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help.
Dude, they're
narrow the gap
nailing
and
these
maybe swing the
threes.
momentum.
Kevin, he didn't hesitate that time. The D gave him a step, and he just pulled up and drained the three. And, you know, we've seen a lot of great point guards over the years, and Freak is right at the top for me. The things he can do with the ball.
Okay, come on,
He
people.
knows how to control the flow of the game, too. He's not only highly skilled, but he's a maestro in orchestration.
And it's really interesting. Controlling tempo and pace is oftentimes something that most point guards don't really learn until they are pros. But Freak understands how important that is already. It's a big part of why so many think he'll be successful as a point guard on the next level.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And Joseph drops them both.
Well, I tell you what, guys, so many great centers have come through Georgetown. For a while, they were the destination for great centers going into college. You can point to any of their teams.
Get that dunk.
An NBA center on the roster.
And that's the
There we go. That should help.
1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And here are the Hoyas now, following the bucket by the Huskies. Here's Trice. His three-pointers off the mark. The Georgetown Hoyas have had so many great centers. Greg Monroe, Roy Hibbert, some of the more Greg recent guys.
Yeah, but don't forget about the one who kind of set that trend in motion. Patrick Ewing was just a dominant force. And then you had Dikembe Mutombo, Alonzo Mourning. And it's amazing. All of these guys we just named were picked in the top 7 of the NBA draft.
Here's Price. And Splitter pulls it down.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Gets it down to single digits. 10 points for Freak.
How about this run they're in the midst of, on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead?
Has been an unreal turnaround, and I give a lot of credit to the defense right along with what they did on offense, because the defense actually gave them the spark they needed.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
So both teams changing it up here. Now here's Harkless. Defense right on him. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Right for 3. No luck. So Georgetown will take it the other way. Right. He's in at shooting guard. And it's Day in at the point. Here's Wilson. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
The pass to Hodges. Dishes to Joseph. And it's a completely new group here for the Hoyas. Here's Wright. Out to the right wing. And Joseph kicks to right. Jacks up a 3. kept alive. Can't get it to fall.
Come on.
That's the kind
Really?
of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Randolph's shot is good.
Come on. Really?
The Huskies on offense. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Splitter kicks to right. From about 19 feet. Here's Martin. Buries it down low.
And you
Okay.
to love the
Oh,
energy
nice look,
right
nice
now.
look
They
for the
got
Huskies.
hot when they absolutely had to.
And really the focus right now is to stay hot. Not much time left to complete this
Come on,
comeback.
dude. Really?
So they've got to get
Another
it done
timeout
now.
for them. Come on. Dude, timeouts are ass for them in the second quarter.
.122 left in the second half. Offensive rebound.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court. And they needed that. Their lead is getting smaller by the minute.
Yeah, I agree with you. Good possession there. They had to stem the tide of this comeback a little bit, and I think they did with that play there.
Oh, come
And
on.
boy, has he
Really?
been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
Randolph, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is powerful.
Yes.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off.
Take as much time off the clock as they can. Right?
Give me the ball. Give me that ball.
There's 18
Get the ball.
seconds left in the second half of basketball. Price kicks to Warren. Shot clock at 5. The dish to Trice. Shoots from the high post. And the shot by Warren, no good. To win the game. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. Nope.
Are you kidding me? That was already fourth quarter. What? That's not cool at all. What really screwed us was that they already had 20 whenever we were still single digits. So messed up.
On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards.
Okay, seriously? I should be making these threes.
Tune in now.
So like, why can't I do that?
On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is
Tune in now. On today's
Yeah, I should be making those. I'm not sure why I'm not.
we have the
Hi, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. The action doesn't get much better than two of the most dynamic teams in college basketball going at it on the hardwood. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the UConn Huskies and Texas.
And you know, guys, we go back many years broadcasting college games, and it never gets
Why
old.
am I
Every
just all on
big-time
his
player
back?
Makes a name for themselves at the college level, and we
All
can
over
see
his
that
back.
again on display here tonight.
Well, with a guy like Freak suiting up, you know that there are going to be scouts watching his every move. But you look at the roster of both of
Come
these teams,
on.
and they're really loaded with talent.
There's no
Now
reason
the
for me
starting group for the
missing
UConn
this.
Huskies.
Oh, my
Wright,
God.
he's in at the point. Also Keefe out there. And it's Martin in at the four-man position.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Wright against Edwards.
Get open, people. Get open.
And there's the pass to Keefe. Fires for three, and that one's good.
There we go.
The
There's the
Texas
assist.
Longhorns have been building their basketball program over the years. They have been on the verge of greatness for a long time.
I think Texas in general is very decorated in its athletics program. I mean, still looking for their first college basketball championship on the men's side is what they're reaching for.
Here's Wright.
I have three people on me.
Over to the wing. Splitter with a screen on Edwards. Turner against Splitter. Pass to Joseph. Trying his luck deep. And the Huskies hit again from deep.
There we go. There we go.
On defense, the Huskies. Dishes it to Doherty. He kicks it to Ellis. Pass to Edwards. And it's Wright sending it back. Out of bounds, Longhorns ball as Texas keeps possession. And a new group getting ready to come in for the Huskies.
That's a big group change.
And so it's Texas with it. Richmond kicks to Blair. Elbow shot. Sims with the rebound. UConn with the ball. McGuire dishes to Wright. Kicks it to McGuire. Here's Sims. That one wide left. On defense, the Huskies.
What are y'all doing?
No good with the finger roll.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Right outside. And the
Okay,
bucket,
seriously?
no good.
Seriously?
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Texas shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Okay, so there's not much of a difference.
Here's Wright. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Boy, how about the Huskies and the success they've found in the tournament over the years? I mean, 4 titles for that program and all.
Oh,
But
my
the first one
God.
in '99. They've been absolutely dominant the past 2 decades.
On the floor for UConn. Wright
What are y'all
and shooting.
doing?
And it's Martin in at the 4 slot.
Come
And as
on.
far as
You
jump
gotta
shots
cover
go, that's
everybody.
what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Wright for 3. Texas grabs the miss.
Ah!
The Huskies have won the college championship, Greg, in a number of ways, both as a favorite and as an underdog.
Yeah, I mean, they won as high as the 1 seed back in '99, and then how about in 2014? They were a 7 seed that went all the way to win and cut down those nets. So they have rightly earned every ounce of fear and respect opponents have for them come tournament time.
Splitter passes to Wright. This one for 3. finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
There's the dish to Ward. Three-pointer. No good. And the Huskies going the other way now. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And that one's good. Wright's got 5.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Texas trails by 4. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Ellis against Wright. Ellis kicks to Doherty. Again, Doherty with the miss. UConn with the ball. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Jennings kicks to Martin. It's rebounded by Warwick.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
There's the feed to 4.
Block them, people. Block them.
3 seconds left. No good on the buzzer beater.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream.
And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
I mean, like that?
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
Like
Ellis is out there with Edwards. Then it's Turner. Then there's Doherty, and it's Ford in at the 4. On the floor for UConn.
Oh,
Right
the
in at
second.
point guard.
The second
Also
half
Keefe
is
out
going
there.
great.
And it's Martin in at the power forward position.
Oh,
The Texas
that
Longhorns
skinny
are
little
known for their
bastard.
football history, actually all over the country. They have an impressive basketball alumnus list, too, though. A lot of pros have come out of Texas.
Shot by Joseph. No good. Texas trails by 9. Doherty in the post. Huskies with the rebound.
I'm getting mad
Wright's got
rebounds.
3 rebounds now in this one. To the right side. Splitter sets a screen. Back to Wright. Here's the 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Joseph. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
First trip to the line for him here. Well, you could pick any team.
All right, so we're doing good.
The Huskies leading by 11. They've got Turner. Edwards is out there with Ellis. Then there's Doherty, and it's Ford in at the power forward. Splitter uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that
There we go, there we go, there we go.
About as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg. And, you know, you look at the Huskies, a big part of why they get so
Okay,
many
that's
future
good,
NBA
so
guys
good,
is they
so good.
recruit very well on the East Coast and around the country, for that matter. They are a premier destination school in the Northeast, and that part of the country loves its hoops.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Pass to Edwards. There's a good screen. Feeds to Ford. Shoots from 12. Not enough on that one as it misses.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
A wide open look here for Wright. Offline with his 3.
And guys, just thinking about all
There it
the
is.
great NBA players from UConn. Ray Allen,
Hey, what's
now
up? Welcome to the
retired,
stream.
but he's the biggest name. How about Rudy Gay, Andre Drummond, Kemba Walker, Shabazz Napier? I mean, you could go on and on with the Huskies.
And here is Ford. Following
Block
the
him,
three-pointer
block
by
him.
Freak. Shot's good.
Okay.
If they think that kind of
It's okay.
defense is going to get it done against him, they're mistaken.
1:39 left here in the second half. And he jams it with authority.
This is why everybody thinks Freak is the real deal. I mean, it's not that he takes over games like he has in this second half. It's that he does it to lead his team to wins. That's the big thing.
No doubt he's a winner through and through. A lot of success at the college level is talent, but what separates the good from the great is that competitive spirit, and Freak has that in spades. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Huskies.
Two great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Wright. Just an outpouring of points from him.
Another steal, another dunk.
From dropping it in. It didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
Here's Ellis following the bucket by the Huskies. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot.
Final. Nice. 21 points, 2 steals, 1 block. Oh my goodness. 1 rebound. No, 4 rebounds and 1 assist. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Absolutely wrecking it.
On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you. Oh, word? That's what's up. Plus, a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is...
Tune in now.
Okay, hang on, let me just take this. I think it's the little chat thing. Oh, nope, nope. Do not want to stop the broadcast. There we go. Alright, everything is now big screen. Let me see if I can actually make some good shots now. Okay, that was absolutely perfect. Okay, yeah, that's a lot better. I just love these dunks. Alrighty, let's just keep on going. Versus Wolverines, alright. I demolished the Longhorns, Jesus. That was crazy. Absolutely insane. Alright. Versus Wolverines. Okay. I'm one tatted up motherfucker.
Thanks for joining us, and hello, college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the Michigan Wolverines taking on the Yukon Huskies.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
So the Wolverines starting 5.
Oh, that was
They've
good.
got Jones. Ellis is out there with Smith. And there's Flash. And it's Crawford at shooting guard. Keefe hits them both.
Guys, it's almost impossible to think about Michigan basketball and not think of the Fab Five. I mean, one of the most storied recruiting classes ever. They were dominant in their tenure here at Michigan.
Here's Flash. Six on the shot clock. Crawford, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Right, the pass to Martin. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Martin's got his first points in this one. On defense, the Huskies. Outside, Jones.
We just headbutted each other.
Pass to Crawford. Screen by Smith. Back to Crawford. Jumper off the screen, and the jumper falls for him.
Okay,
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
I was ready for a rebound.
Here's Flash. Crawford outside, and there's the feed to Smith. Puts it up from 15. Count that one.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
Here is Keefe. And here is Wright. Passes the Splitter to the wing on the left. Splitter with a screen on Crawford. Keefe passes to Wright. There's the three. Can't get it to go. Now the Wolverines take it the other way. Here's Flash. Crawford outside. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. And a foul on the shot.
Come on,
He'll go to the strike for 2. This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Smith. And the Huskies going. So Michigan going with almost an entire new group here. The Huskies leading by 5 on the floor for UConn. Right, he's in at point
Jesus
guard.
Christ,
Also
they
Keefe
really
out
need
there.
2 people
And
on
it's
me?
Splitter in at the 5. Now here's Wright. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And it's Joseph, top of the key. Pass to Keefe. UConn moving that ball around. Wright. Again, the miss by the
Come
Huskies.
on,
Good
seriously?
little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty.
I'm
Good
away,
looking
people.
shot, well executed play. I wouldn't be
Dude,
surprised.
he's
to see them
nailing
go back
every
to it.
shot. And they're not even protecting it.
Three-pointer.
Okay,
And
come
it's
on,
Michigan
that's
with the
bull.
rebound.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Now here's Crawford. No good. That would have tied it. 1:25 left here in the first half. A wide open look here for Wright.
Dude,
No good from
what?
outside.
You know, Freak just hasn't been able to perform how we're accustomed to seeing him up until this point. I mean, he just hasn't been able to string anything together.
There are a lot of things that might be affecting him. You know, with his reputation, defenses will pay special attention to him. And that might be
There it
throwing him
is.
off a little bit here in this game. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right.
Keep them from the
Smith dishes to
basket.
Crawford. Smith sets the pick for Crawford. The pass to Flash. Ellis wide open. No good off the front iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Kicks it to Wright. Puts up a three. That's good from Joseph on the assist by Wright. Joseph's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Michigan trails by 9. Here's Flash. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Feeds it to Smith. And Smith.
Oh my God, people, come on.
You know, sort of
you gotta block
he goes
that.
For a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? And we've reached halftime in this one. The Huskies on top. They lead by 7.
That was a funny little shot that I just did.
And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
And guys, I think we may see some strategies being adjusted here as we get into the second half. Still plenty of time to cut into this lead.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, Freak has done a good job of getting his team in this position, and they got themselves a bit of breathing room in the first half, and all they have to do the rest of the way is manage the lead.
On the court for Michigan, we've got Flash. Jones is out there with Ellis. Then it's Smith, and it's Crawford at the 2-guard spot. The Huskies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the free throw, no good.
Come on, man. Come on, Joseph.
Good on the second free throw.
Okay. Okay, you got the second one.
Michigan trails by 11. Outside, Jones. Smith up top. Pass to Flash. There's the dish to Ellis.
That's the wall.
Martin with the block. And they'll keep possession.
That's not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
The Wolverines shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, Ellis. The Wolverines making it. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Flash. He's guarded by Jennings.
Okay, come on.
There's a good screen. Crawford, no luck. The Huskies leading by 9.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Right in at shooting guard. And it's Joseph in at the small forward position.
There's the dunk.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
They get it back. Here's Splitter. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. And UConn leads by 13.
That was so hard to watch.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. The Wolverines making a switch here. Passes it to Flash. To the paint. Here's Jones. And Pierce pulls it down. The Huskies leading by 13. Here is McGuire to the paint. Right for 3, and that one's good.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Wright's gotten some threes here tonight. 3 of them, in fact, and those coming in 8 tries. Screen by Smith. Here's Jones. Can they get it? And it's finished off inside by Smith.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Huskies.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Wright. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Dishes to Smith. Out tonight on the wing, Ellis. That's good. The assist that time from Knight.
That's fine.
40 seconds left in the second half.
Dude, why are you throwing it to me?
So Michigan ends up going with the new group. 36 seconds left here in the second half. Taylor against Howard. Taylor kicks to Stevenson. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
Right. That's a two-pointer, but they recover it. Again, the miss by the Huskies. And they're pushing it up. Here's Banks. Misses the jumper, and they can't get anything on the break. And so it's UConn with the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin.
Okay. Got 3 rebounds. Getting rebounds a lot. That's good. It's still loading. Okay. See, if only it like flowed.
On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you. Oh, word? That's what's up. Plus, a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is
Tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you. Oh, word? That's what's up. Plus, a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
you know, the other thing that we get to do next year is
Tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Okay. Let's go ahead and go against the Badgers. Okay, let's just keep on rolling with this college. How much time am I in? I don't know if this is the last one. I think this might be the last one. Oh, there's no way that this is the last one. I may have to do 2 parts of this.
Welcome, everyone, to the final game of the college basketball season.
Oh, it is.
Tonight, we will crown the winner of this year's tournament. And no matter what the outcome here tonight, what a ride it has been. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers taking on the Yukon Huskies.
You got that right. I mean, this is what each student athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance. But now, this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting
don't
lineup.
have a clear
We've got
shot.
Kaminsky. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the 4 slot. And the wide open shot from Decker. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. The Huskies on offense.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys,
like
I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim.
Damn, Decker fucking put it
It's
down.
not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is.
Oh my God! Come, wow,
And
this dude's
think about
fucking.
it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
On defense, Wisconsin. And right, here we go.
Get off me, you little freak.
Passes it to Keefe. Back to right. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by
What
Decker.
the fuck?
Hawkins passes to Decker.
Decker, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Dishes it to Hill. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. White outside. Lets it go with the 3. The shot is off. So the Badgers will take it the other way. Now the pass to Hill.
That just makes me mad.
Evans against Splitter. And stolen by Wright. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop.
I can dunk it too, Decker.
His team go for the title here. He is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
And the Huskies going with a whole new group out there.
Oh no, that's the actual like. Oh my goodness. How did they let this happen?
Yukon with the ball. They trail by 1. Well, Wisconsin has had a bit of a renaissance in their program of late, Clark. Last decade and a half.
Excuse me.
Have seen them put up some great seasons.
And you know, Kevin, the Badgers weren't really a major powerhouse in hoops until the turn of the century.
Woo! There's another.
They're one of the most consistent teams in the country.
And Wisconsin.
There's the
who
hops.
they've got. We've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. Kaminsky out there with Decker. And it's Walker in at the power forward position.
I heard him. Take it away.
Hawkins with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Pass to Decker.
Decker's gonna dunk it.
And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And Badgers have been great since right around the millennium. Since about 1999, they have made the tournament every season. Guys, few schools can say that.
The Badgers making a switch here. Peyton's checked in.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this.
Okay,
whole
seriously,
team to
that
make
was a
it to the
perfect
college
shot.
championship,
Like, there should not have been
especially for
anything.
Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the
You gotta
feeling
block
that
Decker.
It's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you
Give me
can
that.
see him having a long and productive career at the pro level. And, you know, for Wisconsin and their consistent appearances in the tournament, guys, they don't just show up and leave now. I mean, they often go deep in the tournament. Sooner or later,
Had to
I think they
score
might go
3
all
to
the
take
way
the lead.
again.
Hawkins against Wright. Peyton outside. Pass to Decker. Now Hawkins. The Badgers working the ball around now. Now here's Decker. Defense is right there. 4 on the clock. The 3 ball. And Splitter pulls it down. Decker's gone 2 for 5 tonight.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
Back to Peyton. Now here's Decker, guarded by Wright. Decker kicks to Hawkins. Offensive rebound. And we're through the first half of basketball.
Whew. Okay, doing good. Doing good so far.
And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
Oh, he got so lucky that did not just count as a back.
I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
Right, he's in at point guard. Also, Keith
that was
out
just
there.
a bad shoot.
And it's Joseph in at the 3, the small forward.
Run, run.
Who they've got.
No!
They've got Hill. He's out there with Hawkins. Decker's
on.
out there with Kaminsky. And it's Evans in at the power forward. Here is Keith. 3-pointer.
Can I please just make that, and can my team just grab that?
But they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Here's Kaminsky, and there are the Badgers
Dude,
with another
like,
bucket.
seriously,
On every one of their first
there's no reason for that fucking making. Like, they're just slacking on making their fucking things. Oh my Jesus. Alright.
UConn with the ball. A 2-point game.
This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys.
Oh my God, seriously?
One team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force.
You gotta block Decker, dude.
On your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
Right, and it's shooting.
Get it in there.
Is out there with Pierce, and it's Joseph in at the 3 slot.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy. And what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
Evans, and the rebound goes to Martin.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
A wide open look here for Wright. Hits the 3-point bomb. And UConn leads by 1. Right against Hill. And the foul.
Oh, come on.
That's his first foul. Keefe is checked in for UConn. Outside Hill. Kicks to Decker. To the paint. Stolen by Martin. And here is Wright. He feeds it to Martin. Dishes to Joseph. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Okay.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Huskies.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their
Why are you
passing
calling a
has been
timeout
outstanding
already?
here in the second half.
There's 1:38 left here in the second half of the game.
I got him.
Kaminsky in the corner. to the wing right side. Evans attacking. Great D that time for Martin.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Martin the screen. Now the dish to Joseph.
What?
Right against Hawkins. It's stolen by Hill.
Oh my God!
Now
That
Hawkins
just makes me mad because they weren't
on the
even
wing,
near
Evans.
me.
Kaminsky sets the pick for Evans.
Cover him more. Cover him more.
Kaminsky sets the pick for Evans. Inside. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got it good there. I mean, that's why the shot
What's
was
up,
so
Bull
far
Kid?
off.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. The Huskies making a switch here. Splitters checked in, and that's good as he hits both of his shots.
They really had to have those free throws. It's down to a 1-possession lead.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
The dive for the ball.
What is going on?
Still a chance here, but
Because
they
there's no
need
reason for
score.
me to be
I really
losing the
agree,
ball
but
like
it has to
that.
happen on every possession. They need points every trip.
Give me that fucking ball. Give me that fucking ball.
Hawkins against Wright. 15 seconds left to play here in the second.
What are you doing?
half.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Hawkins kicks to Evans. Shot clock at 6. Oh, off target.
And with room like that,
Wow,
off the pick,
Evans.
you have got to knock
Good
that
job.
one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
You kidding
And
me?
the Badgers with possession here.
What? Okay. There's 4 seconds and you're calling a timeout. It's basically just helping them. That's what that timeout just did.
Here's Hawkins. Yes!
Are you fucking
A huge
kidding
shot
me?
to tie it up.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg,
Come
especially
on,
when the ball
people.
is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
What?
And what a thrilling ride we're enjoying today.
Oh my God.
And right, here we go. Misses from close
What
range.
is going on?
Activity and a circus finish as much as anybody.
Fuck
But
you.
you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Keefe is checked in for UConn. White against Hawkins.
Like, this kid
Evans
is
left
going
side,
through my
from 11 feet
character.
away, and Wright pulls it down.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
To tie it up. Buries it. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
Hill
Cover
kicks
your
left.
person.
Off the
Cover
pick.
your person.
Can't hit. Good work defensively by Martin.
And he has slipped
Jesus
into a fog,
Christ.
Clark. You can see the confidence is shaking.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated.
I'm not losing
Basket
this.
looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Here's Hawkins. And right, here we go. Yes!
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
It's Hawkins on the wing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Then they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds.
Dude,
away.
come on!
You got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he commits the intentional.
Dude!
And so the first one is good. He'll stay at the line for one more try. Second
Thanks
one
for the
is
win,
good.
guys.
Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And so it's UConn with the win. And what an incredible feeling it is for a team.
Oh, I
who's had to
hate
fight
how they
every
do that.
step of the
It's
way.
so
Right now,
stupid.
guys, there is no better feeling for them as they are the last team standing in this terrific tournament.
Kevin, you said, I mean, all the hard work, the blood, sweat, and tears, now you see it paying off at this very moment.
There's been a ton of sacrifice along the way. I mean, from the kids and their parents and support staff. I mean, they've brought this school to the top of the college basketball world.
Like always,
right
if
now.
you're liking
Well,
this,
it's been a blast
hit
to
that
be
like
with
button.
you
Don't forget to
guys and our
subscribe
great
if it's your
fans all
first time
tournament long.
watching my videos or
On
if you
behalf
haven't
of the
already.
entire 2K sports team,
Comment down
and
below
this
like
crew in
what
particular.
y'all would like
This
to
is
see
Kevin Harlan.
next.
Thanks for joining
I
us.
think it's about to make me, I believe it's going to have me Christopher. I'm pretty sure I just said that right. Christopher, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I believe that I'm about to head into the NBA part. I'm not sure. Or if it's going to give me a manager or something. I'm not sure what's going on here. What's going on here?
Hello?
Oh,
Hey, Ma, it's me.
Hey, Frequency.
I got you on speakerphone.
Okay, your sister there?
Hey, Mama, I'm right here.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Yvette's here too, Mama.
Hi, Mama. How you doing? I'm fine.
Does she have to be here?
Yes. Mr. Pagnotti, the agent I was telling you about, he's in the room too.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
What a pleasure to finally meet the queen mother of this young, talented man, even if only by telephone.
That's sweet. Hang on, Frequency. Here comes your father.
All right.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone's well.
How you doing, Mr. P?
I'm doing good.
So let's get to it.
Yeah, let's do this. We all know why we're here. This meeting is strictly
Sorry, there's a
confidential,
little cutscene.
100% off the record. Didn't happen. We weren't even here. Capiche? Capiche means understand in Italian. Capiche?
Capiche.
Freak insisted that I have his entire family here. And I think it's great that he has a good support system around him. I've been doing this a very long time, and I work with some of the best. Now, let me rephrase that. I work with the best, and the best always seem to have a great support system around them. A family, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So let's cut to the chase. Leaving college early now and entering this year's NBA draft is the right move right now. And when you sign with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent, I will make sure you are well taken care of. I will make sure you are protected. With this freaking and vibing, I love it, freaking and vibing. This freaking and vibing thing you do when you get hot freak, we're gonna make you more money.
I
off the
believe
court
I
than
just
you were
finished the
on.
college
We
one.
already have endorsements and things like that in line, so.
Cece, I said we because we're gonna do this together. We're a team. We're Team Freak.
Just finished
But Freak, you
college.
need to be in the league first, right? That's why I'm here.
No, yeah, I hear you, Mr. Pagnotti, but like I told you before, I already promised my parents 4 years of college. That's the plan, man.
That's right.
Plans change, Freak. Listen, in life and in basketball, you need to adapt and change to the situation at hand. Now, even if you have the greatest coach and they draw up the greatest play and all the X's and O's make perfect sense on paper, you still need to react to what the defense shows you and then make your move. This is the right move. This is the right move now. And 4 years of college is a great plan for basically anybody. But you're not just anybody. You are the greatest collegiate talent I have ever seen shoot, dribble, pass, and defend a basketball my entire time on this great planet Earth. Now, Miss Martha, Mr. Pete, I have seen so many of the greats jump right from high school to the pros. Freak, you've at least experienced college. You know what that is. You've been there. You've done that. I am offering you now a chance at the experience of a lifetime. Do you know how many people would love to be in those Jordans right now?
Yeah, Freak, I mean, what if you get hurt? You remember how you came down on your ankle in that game earlier this year?
Oh, yeah, but that was nothing.
Right, we know it was nothing, but next time it could be something.
I saw that. Good game. But bam! Just like that, and you could be flipping burgers. Well, maybe not flipping burgers. Maybe you're the manager or assistant manager at some burger joint. Maybe I do a favor and make a call, and you're a delivery boy at Sal's Famous Pizzeria. But the bottom line is, you will be a long, long, long ways
you,
away
Justin.
from signing multi-million-dollar contracts with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent.
So it's all about the money, right?
When was it not all about the money?
Money isn't everything.
No, it
That is
isn't,
very
sir. and No
true.
disrespect was meant. But freak, money is freedom. The freedom of choice. The freedom to live. Money is the difference between renting and owning. Between being the waiter and being waited on. It's the difference between being the chauffeur or being chauffeured. Now, do you want to be a chauffeur? This here is a contract. This makes me your agent. Sign on the dotted line, and I will take you and your family to the promised land.
Like I said, Mr. Pagnotti, it's not all about
Yeah,
the money.
it was
Pete, let the
small
man
jump scare.
finish.
He made his point. He's finished. Aren't you finished?
I said my piece, but I know I'm right. You guys should talk.
Pete, what if Frequency does get hurt? Shouldn't he take this opportunity now?
What if the boy goes pro, gets hurt, and then doesn't have a college degree? Look how hard we work for him to get to where he is.
But college isn't for everybody. Pete, you didn't go.
That's why we work so hard for him.
Just saying. I mean, if he's ready to do this now as opposed to later, Pete, anything can happen.
You're right. Anything could happen. This is his future. This
You're
is
not
his life.
listening to me, Pete.
Not just a game.
All right, Mom, Pops. It's all right. Look, truth be told, I don't even know what I want to do right now.
I understand that.
Yeah, but I was talking to my boy Vic the other day.
Why?
And he was making a lot of sense. He thinks I should leave early, too.
You know what? I've kept quiet this whole time, and I also think that Freak should join the league. I think it's a great business decision, and I think that Mr. Pagnotti is absolutely right.
Thank you, Yvette.
You're welcome.
Now, Freak, I know for a fact that people have been talking about the company you keep, and you need to be careful. It could compromise what we're trying to do here.
What are you trying to say?
You know, your association with that guy Victor off the court, it could compromise your selection in a draft. As a matter of fact, I know it will. Do you realize the difference in dollars between being drafted first overall and 21st? You're talking tens of millions of dollars. You don't get it, do you? Cece, our first sneaker deal alone, you're talking a difference of a $50 to $100 million difference just by that. Number one, that's what we need. If I were not 1,000% convinced in my mind and in my heart that we could get you drafted first overall, I wouldn't be like this.
On the
This is the
PS4.
play. This is the move, Freak. You gotta listen to me.
I absolutely hear you, but who are they to tell me who I can't hang with my brother?
No, Freak, you need to listen to him. I've been telling you the same exact thing.
Mr. Dom, Frequency and Victor grew up together. They're best friends. We took the boy in and practically adopted him.
Martha, I told you that boy ain't nothing but trouble.
He's family.
Okay, but that's my boy, and he agrees with
It's
y'all.
not about agreeing with Vic. We're trying to prepare you for your future.
You know, but it is his future.
This is none of your business.
Excuse
Don't
me?
even
Wait,
know
Freak,
why.
you still have a decision to make. Sign with me, yes or no.
It's none of
Can
my
I-
business.
Yeah.
His manager.
Can I just interrupt
Your tone.
for 1 second? Everybody just settle down, please. Now, I appreciate you all taking the time in this heated discussion, but the truth of the matter is, there's only one person in the room that can make this decision. Now, son, you know how I feel.
Right.
Education is the most important thing in life, but this is your choice. It's not your mother's or your sister's or mine. It's not your girlfriend. It's not Mr. Pagnotti's. And it definitely ain't Victor's. This is your decision, son. So you tell us what you want to do.
I need 30 seconds, Freak. Okay. I have 4 beautiful children, and I want each of them to go to college and graduate. But if you walked up to any one of those 4 children right now and said, I will give you a contract that's worth $100, $200, $300 million, I would say, bypass college. You can always go back. I want you to graduate. I want you to get your doctorate. I want to call you Dr. Freak. But you need to understand this. Now, you can go all over this beautiful country that we live in and go into any of the major universities. You will find people that are 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 years old, and you will find them graduating. But if you live to be 500 years old, you will never see ever somebody 40, 50, 60 years old being drafted from college into the NBA. We need to strike while the iron is hot. This is your life. We will get you drafted first overall. You will be up there with all the big names. I'm not talking first rounder. I'm talking first overall. Listen to me. This is what
Mr.
I do. I am the
Pagnotti,
best at what I
You
do.
have had
Nobody
your
is
30
better.
seconds plus.
Miss Martha, I am sorry. You just
Mr.
need to
Pagnotti,
understand.
would you please let my wife speak?
I apologize.
Frequency. Baby, what do you want to do?
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have Cece go through this contract, front to back. I'm going to think about it, sleep on it, pray on it, and I will call you in the morning.
All right. Listen, Mr. Pete, Miss Martha, it was a pleasure meeting the two of you over telephone, and I look forward to meeting you both in person. Remember, everybody, this meeting never took place. We weren't even here. Capiche?
Capiche.
Okay.
All right, Mom, Pops, I'm gonna call you guys later. I love you.
Love you,
I
son.
love you too, son. Bye.
This is one
We met
amazing
working
game. I
at
love
the
it.
post office together. Mark was the clerk, and I was a carrier. And I asked her out to lunch one time and take her for a bagel around the corner from where we worked.
A bagel?
A bagel, yeah.
With cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Split down the middle?
Split down the middle. Love at first sight.
Yeah?
I believe that. It was true. It happened to me.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft.
Oh, here we go. NBA. Oh, let's see. I don't know if it's all the same. So I get drafted.
With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Karl Anthony Towns from the University of Kentucky.
Nice, nice. It's not bad. Yep. Here we go.
With the second pick in the NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select D'Angelo Russell from The Ohio State University. With the third pick in the NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jahlil Okafor from Duke University.
It's not bad. That is a
With the
nice
fourth pick in the NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis from Latvia.
Damn, that dude is tall. 7'3", Jesus.
With the fifth pick in the NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia. With the sixth pick in the NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Willie Cauley-Stein from the University of Kentucky. With the seventh pick in the NBA Draft, the Denver Nuggets select Emmanuel Mudiay from Dallas, Texas. With the eighth pick in the NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select Stanley Johnson from the University of Arizona. With the ninth pick in the NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Frank Kaminsky from the University of Wisconsin. With the 10th pick in the NBA Draft, the Miami Heat select Justice Winslow. With the 11th pick in the NBA Draft, the Indiana Pacers select Ian Wright from the University of Connecticut.
That's awesome. Indiana Pacers. Okay, so it is different. It is completely different with each playthrough. Because with my first one that I didn't live stream through, I went with, oh, which one was it? It was the Bucks. Yeah, I was with the Bucks the first time through. And now I'm, what was it, 11th? Yeah, I know, right? But what was it?
Let's do this, young man.
Yes, sir.
Looking fresh. Looking fresh.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Frequency Vibration. Welcome aboard, young man. Welcome aboard.
Wow. Wow.
That's true.
This
That's
is
true. They are a good
Take
team.
your time, baby.
Thanks, Ma. Okay, so I first want to thank everyone who made this possible. Mom, Dad.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream.
I'd like to thank my lady Yvette. My dude Vig.
Hey, yo, I got you, man. Hey,
want him in the building all day, yo.
Alright.
Yeah, I love you, man. Love you in town.
Man, he's like my brother. Oh, gosh. And also, want to thank my sister, Cece, who was also my manager.
George on that team. Nice.
Swish. Love you.
I love you more.
And my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti himself.
You're the man, baby.
I guess I will take some questions now. Yes, ma'am.
How did you get the nickname Freak?
A lot of people don't know this, but Freak is short for my very first nickname, Frequency Vibrations.
Yeah, true story. I like to introduce our mother so she could tell it.
Go ahead.
Get her, Mama.
Tell her, Mama.
Go get her, Mom.
Thank you, everyone. Frequency and Cece are fraternal twins. And so when I was pregnant, one of them kept kicking and jumping around all the time. So my husband, Pete, put headphones on my belly and played reggae music.
Hence the name Frequency Vibrations.
We shortened it to Freak.
How did you know who was kicking?
A mother knows. A mother always knows.
Are you ready for a photo op?
Yes. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next NBA superstar, Frequency Vibrations.
Go ahead, son.
Thank you all for coming. We will be available for one-on-ones in the back. Good job. Well done.
Congratulations, son.
And with like each milestone with your character, you'll get a trophy or achievement depending on which system you're playing on. Trophies are for PlayStation, achievements are for Xbox. Oh, here we go. I believe I'll play the first game and then I'll stop the live stream. And then after that I'll be going through all the NBA. Oh, this is awesome. Let me just nail this through real quick.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
No, that don't. Alright. So let's see. What can I do? Okay, so it's first against the Toronto Raptors. Alright. So there's 8 games. I'm probably going to play at least 2 of them for the ending of this live stream. Or at the most 2. I don't want to make this live stream too much, because it'll take a while for it to upload.
Alright. You all know why we're here and what we came to do this year. This is only the beginning of a very long season, but Game 1 means just as much as Game 82. Now, we have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season. We've already seen flashes of what they can do for us, but I expect all of you to go out there and execute just like we did in camp. Ain't no more excuses. It's time to get serious. If we play our brand of basketball, there's no telling where this team can go. So get out there, get warm, and let's go win this game.
That's one way to pump up.
Here we go. My first NBA game. This is something I've been waiting for my entire life. And to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. But I know this is where I belong. So I just gotta get out there and do what I was born to do. I hope I can make my family proud.
And like after the whole draft, the first season of the draft, you get to pick which should dominate this team, be the leader. That I will definitely do. Like after the first draft, you get to pick whatever team you want to go to next, and if y'all can comment down below like what team you would like to see me play for next, then comment that down below right now while I play these couple games. I don't know why it does this. It's weird.
We've got an electric crowd here at Toronto's Air Canada Centre. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Hart. You can feel the energy here at Air Canada Centre. The Raptors looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Indiana, George Hill out there with Ellis. Then it's Turner.
Okay, come on now.
Then there's Lavoy Allen. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's DeRozan. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. No good from outside.
All the time.
All right, well, I'm just going to until they actually put me in. Press L1 to double team on him. Get the ball out of his hands. He's known for his stealing ability. Hold or flick R to put him on his heels. Off the
It is. We'll get to watch the first
right,
official NBA appearance from Wright.
Up by 2.
You know, and what a huge moment this is for him. I mean, your whole life has been spent leading up to this, and finally he's going to get to take the court in the NBA. I mean, his mind has to be racing like a million miles an hour.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I mean, there are all different kinds of pressure situations. This is about as nerve-wracking as it gets. But even so, I don't think it takes away from how much he enjoys it.
Well, how about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Indiana's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Well, with Free Clark, there was a question whether he would stay another year in college. Really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
And Kevin, it's really hard to blame a guy like Freak for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready, and he's putting a lot at risk for every year he stays in school when he could be on the NBA clock.
And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor. Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve, and his family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him, but every level along the way, he's found success. High school phenom, playing for a college championship. I wouldn't bet against this kid on anything when it comes to basketball.
I should have held it longer.
Again, missing. Raptors with the lead.
Tallest person couldn't even grab that.
Powell kicks to Joseph. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. Again, Toronto.
Dude, come on.
That's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Wright kicks to Miles. Fires the 3.
Okay, seriously?
Wright missing.
Okay, good spacing. Good ball movement. Come on.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call
passing
seeing
to me.
and feeling the game.
Clearly
Excellent
trying to get
read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Will it go? Misses
Okay.
at the rim.
Wow. Okay. This game is really screwing me over right now.
We sat down with Freak and asked him about playing in his first NBA.
You know, I've thought about this moment my entire life. Now that it's finally here, the feeling's pretty crazy. But I know it's just the beginning. I got a lot of hard work ahead of me to get to where I want to go, to be the best player and the best teammate I could be. But this is an exciting first step, no doubt.
You know, Clark, you don't see that kind of perspective for most rookies. Biombo is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Damari Carroll comes in for Patrick Patterson. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. And it's Joseph in for
they
Powell.
just let that happen.
Bismack Biyombo, DeRozan out there with Damari Carroll. Then there's Lowry, and it's Joseph in at the 2. That's
Mike
the 5 out there
Lowry.
for the Raptors. Carroll against Hill. Top of the key. Hits the front of the rim.
People
and out.
get the rebounds.
And for Kyle Lowry, last season was full of milestones. First, he signs the big contract extension for 4 years. Then he earns his first ever All-Star selection. Unfortunately, didn't finish as strong with the postseason, but a terrific year.
Are you kidding me? Get off me, dude.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Pick up by Hill. Indiana moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Right from outside, and he gets it to go.
There we go.
Wright
There it is.
scores his first basket here in the NBA, the beginning to hopefully a long and prosperous career. And on the topic of Lowry, he became only the 3rd Toronto Raptor ever, Clark, to be voted into the All-Star game.
Yeah, you know, Bosch and Vinsanity, the other two. Lowry
That's
also
what I'm talking about.
participated in the All-Star Weekend
That's
Steals
better.
Challenge. Man, he's been outstanding as a point guard.
And a tenacious leader for the Raptors.
Yeah.
Now, here's Joseph. He's guarded closely.
Got to keep him away from it.
Lets it go from deep. The shot by Lowry, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Get off me.
Right, that's a 2-pointer. Good until picking up the assist. 7 points for Freak.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And
now come on. Why did my character do that?
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Hill. Passes to Biombo. To the middle. Ball's knocked loose. Joseph, that's good.
You know,
ball's knocked loose.
Advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Right for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. This game against Indiana, the first game of the NBA's regular season.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Not a lot of competition, really. I mean, they're playoff caliber and took care of business against a team that wasn't playoff caliber and maybe still isn't.
Feeds to Miles. He dishes it to Mahinmi. Right for 3. He hits the shot at the very last second.
Goodness.
Woo!
The pressure on him in those circumstances was massive.
Oh, man. What pressure? You guys are over-exaggerating.
Yeah, it was. It was a definite buzzer
All right,
beater.
listen closely, man. I've got a few things to touch on. We're going to
Buzzer
turn this
beater with
from
a
a close
3.
game into our game. The top thing for me has been that we've come up with some
10
decent
points so
buckets
far.
because we made a savvy play on D, caused a turnover, and got an easy scoring chance. I want to see more of that. Our defense leading straight into our offense. I do like that we limited our turnover.
We have a close ball
Down by
game
2.
on our hands
We
as
are
we
down
get
by
set for
2.
the second half of basketball.
Take a look at the
Keep
game.
this going.
And so it's Toronto winning this one.
Are you
It was
kidding
a
me? You sat me
fantastic
down
ball
and
game,
they
did a great
nailed
job making
so
sure it didn't
much.
get away from them late.
This is the problem with me not being
Down
like
the
top
stretch,
5.
But they did what they
is
needed
this.
to do and held their ground when it mattered most. And
As
got
soon as they sit me
That
down,
concludes
they
the first
just
game of the
nail
NBA
like
season.
20 points.
For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is
That's
Kevin
so
Holmes.
messed
Thanks
up.
for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie
Jesus
Johnson, Shaq, and
Christ.
Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Christ. As soon as I'm top 5, or if we ever.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson,
They just
joined
need to
by
stop
Shaquille
sitting
O'Neal
me.
and Kenny the Jet Smith. DeMar DeRozan. He found
Yes,
his
I know,
rhythm
I
in the
know.
second
Blah,
half,
blah,
and there
blah,
was
blah,
no
blah.
stopping him then. He was locked down. And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're
Yada,
just
yada, yada. That just makes me mad. It makes me so mad. Every time they sit me down, for some reason, the team just does complete shit. were down by 2, and then they made it to where it was down by like what, 12, 14. Jesus Christ! It's every time. Like, it's honestly every time. That was just complete bull. Alright. Let's try this one. Hopefully they don't sit me down.
LeBron James.
Oh, shit.
What more can you say about the guy that hasn't already been said? He can play anywhere on the court, and he gets it done on both ends like nobody else in the league. If we can't slow him down, this game could get out of hand real quick. It's going to be one of the biggest tests of the season for me, that's for sure. Time to step up.
It's very true. That's very true. My second game, I'm playing against LeBron James. LeBron James. Ooh. I will definitely do that. I will definitely make a live stream of Black Ops 3 next. What did they just recently add? They recently added the daily and weekly contracts. I've already completed the weekly, which was
Cavaliers have an Eastern Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend their home court here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland. The Pacers will play just this one game on the road before returning back to Indiana. A great start to the season for them, notching 3 wins to tip it off. Channing Fries checked in for Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Mahinmi. Hill comes in for Allen. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Ellis. And it's Wright in for George Hill. On the court for Indiana, Stuckey and George make up the perimeter. Hill is out there with Turner. And it's Wright in at the 1. The feed now to George. Back to Wright. 5 on the clock. And he can extend the lead to double digits. Well, last season would be one where Kevin Love played a different role, saw his numbers decline, but that was, I think, especially with LeBron and Kyrie, much better players than he ever had in Minnesota. That was to be expected.
It's a great point, Kevin. And Love dropped about 10 points per game in terms of his output. The field goal percentage as well as three-point percentage was down, but still, he traded it all to be on a winning team. And I really feel like his numbers will start to go up as he makes the adjustment to playing with great players.
Good point.
Beautiful.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Cleveland moving the ball around. It's a pick by Love. Inside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Love's got 5 now.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Out to Stuckey. Right outside. 58 seconds left here in the first quarter. Stuckey against Irving. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Another miss by Irving.
Nice.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And right, here we go. Fires for 3. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. It feels like they've gotten every loose ball.
Pacers leading by 11. Pass to George. Back to Wright. In the corner, Stuckey with it. Baseline J on the way, and he gets it to go. Stuckey's got his 2nd basket of the game.
That's an impressive spin move there, Kevin. I wasn't expecting him to show handles like that.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead.
All right, so that's the first quarter.
And, of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous leadership. Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. Checked in for Mozgov. LeBron comes in for Smith, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Mahinmi. Turner comes in for Lavoy Allen. George is checked in for C.J. Miles, and it's Wright in for Ellis. On the court for Indiana, Wright in at shooting guard. Hill is out there with Turner. Then there's Hill, and it's George in at the small forward.
You know, for the Pacers last season, with Paul George being out for most of the season, they knew it would be a struggle. They would go into lengthy dry spells that made it hard for them to keep pace in the East, in part because they missed Paul George's all-around brilliance and his offense.
The Cavaliers trail by 17. Pass to Thompson. And here's James outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
They're not going to run that play very often, but hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that three.
As for those dry spells you mentioned about the Pacers, GA, they had a number of long losing streaks last season.
Yeah, as a team, they had 4 different losing streaks of 6 or more games, and they got hot at the end. Season-high win streak of 6 to stay playoff relevant. It was just too little, too late compared to their losing streaks earlier in the year.
Shumpert against Wright. It's stolen by Hill. 1:31 left to play here in the second quarter. Wright outside from past the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
Yeah, and going back to last year, this series was an even split.
Yeah, guys, they feel like they're the better team. The standings would agree with that. I look for them to assert that with their play tonight.
Dellavedova dishes to Love. Just 5 to shoot.
They better shoot it.
Fires from 18. Shumpert, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Turner.
How about that one-man pass break?
That's good. I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. The Pacers also with a sub. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for George Hill.
What are you doing on me?
LeBron against George. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you
Get out of
want
my
the
way,
refs
please.
in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And here's George for 3. Goes back up. Hill, no good.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
LeBron against Turner. LeBron drives in. That's good. LeBron's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Come on now.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Right for 3.
Nope.
And we've reached halftime in this.
Okay.
Guys, I'm here.
That was a long buzzer. That was a long buzzer. Ooh, that's a hard choice. I haven't watched a basketball game in so long. Ooh.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Some good numbers for Ellis. He's got 11 points, and he's...
Now for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. They've got Matthew Dellavedova. Channing Frye out there with LeBron James. Then it's Mozgov, and it's Irving in at the guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
And LeBron has been in the postseason every year since his rookie season. Last year he passed Jerry West on the all-time postseason scoring list. I'm sure he'll just continue to climb up the record book.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
What?
And more physical.
Wait, what?
That's really been the difference thus
Did
far.
that really just happen? Did that really
Dellavedova.
just fucking happen?
Now just a 2-point Pacer lead.
Some defensive
I've
breakdowns
never
are
seen
starting
that
to show
happen.
up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots
Made that
are what
back.
they are getting in
That
terms of the
was
attempts, and that's
such
just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line.
Quit fouling.
The 3-point play.
I don't know what's
Stupid.
happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Dude, I have fucking 5 people on me.
And here we go, Shumpert running it up
They
the court.
fucking passed it
Goes
to
up
me
and lays it
whenever I
nice
had
and
5
easy.
people on me, dude.
Shumpert's got 5.
Jesus
And guys,
Christ,
let's
why
get
would
your
they pass it
take
to
on
me
the
like
hustle
that?
stats for the Cavaliers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition
They
every
caught up too
opportunity.
quick.
LeBron drives in, and the shot is good. James has got the lead up to 1 now for the Cavs.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
They sure did, Greg. And I like the fact they never put their chin in their chest when they were down early. I mean, they were down big early. They were composed, and they never got desperate and stayed within themselves. Very impressive.
Irving against Wright. Irving kicks to James. Good, and the assist goes to
Dude,
Irving.
come on.
Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
Get off me,
They
you
should
white fuck.
continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter
I know,
guys,
it's
too.
so
Guys, we're not through
stupid.
3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time
There
and
we
time
go.
again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Off with the layup. And at the close of the 3rd quarter.
I swear to God, if they sit me down and we lose again, I'm
Welcome
so
back as
mad.
we get rolling once more. The 4th quarter. A different look now for Cleveland.
Oh, thank God.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Turner's checked in for Indiana. Wright comes in for Hill. On the court right now for the Pacers. Price is in at point guard. Paul George is out there with Allen. Then there's Ellis. And it's Turner in at the center filling out the middle.
Wait. LeBron
And
James.
taking a quick look here at the hustle stats
What
for
just happened?
Indiana.
Contested shots and block shots. They're
That's
bread and butter
all right.
defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack
Okay.
and find a way to get it done here. So far in this one for Wright, 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc. No question which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Indiana.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
What are
Well,
you
given time
doing?
and anticipation, they got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum in this one.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Hill,
a big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving,
Wait.
finding guys when they would
With
flash
the
open.
fouls, dude.
Cavs were one of the top teams in the East
So they're
last
gonna
year, and
catch
it was
up
in
with
large
fouls.
part to how strong they were at home.
Boy, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin. I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of three-point
What?
shooting.
Okay, my dude would not even move.
That
My
is
dude
effective.
completely moved the wrong way.
The Pacers making a switch here. Hill's
I
checked
pulled him
in.
to the right. He went to the left.
And so here's Cleveland. They trail by 11. Shumpert, no good.
Get off me.
And, you know, for the Cavs at home, they ended
Get
with
off me.
31 wins there. Second best record in the East in that regard.
Oh, now you
A
want
lot
to
of those wins actually came after the All-Star break.
Turner passes to Hill. Stuckey outside. The dish to right.
Get open, people. Get open.
It's Miles atop the key.
Get
Feeds
off
to Hill.
me, you fucking fuck.
To the wing right side. It's stolen by Amon
Oh
Shumpert.
my god.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This was a very strong
Christ.
showing
Oh,
for them.
right
Not
next to him.
necessarily a
Can't
runaway
fucking pass
win,
it to me.
but one they'll feel very...
Jesus Christ. Yeah, no shit, my
Guys, Paul George.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
God damn. Those AIs. I swear. No
Welcome back,
help.
everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our George Hill. Double figures in both points and assists for the double-double that led the way tonight.
I'm not going to be able to
And
do
folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.
Alright guys, well unfortunately I'm going to have to end this stream here. I think I'm like over an hour. Yeah, I'm almost at 2 hours of this. Jesus Christ, I did not expect that to be so long. Okay, but like if you have enjoyed this, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm going to live stream the rest of this plus the team transfer over to another one on the next episode. Or the next video rather. But yeah. this is awesome. I should have done a lot better. Oh, cutscene.
What a life, eh, freak? 1 minute you're playing 21 and horse on the courts in Harlem, and the next moment you're in the showroom, configuring the gunmetal and graphite exterior of your luxury car and your iPad Mini. Oh, I bet you get a crazy crowd when you drive that car around the block in the old neighborhood, huh?
Yeah, living the dream. Mad pandemonium. But folks from back around the way are real proud of me.
Yeah, I hear you. Local kid makes good. You know, it kind of reminds me of when I took my tech stock public and I rang the New York Stock Exchange bell, and my mom's friends called her up and said, "Maggie, is that your son on Bloomberg News this morning ringing the bell?" And my mom says, "Yes, sirree, Bob, it was him." That was a great moment, freak. And you know, our lives are like a pearl necklace of great moments, all strung together with the finest silk thread of memories. And we have to be very careful how we cultivate those pearls and we thread that necklace.
Does this meeting by any chance have to do with Vic Van Leer?
I grew up in the burbs, freak. I wasn't poor, upper middle class, comfortable. My daddy worked as an accountant for one of the largest insurance firms in the country. Smart with his money. Mom didn't have to work. I went to boarding school. And then my dad died of a heart attack when I was a freshman at MIT. I was a movie geek, wanted to be a civil engineer, but I made my fortune by becoming a hybrid of both those interests. My dad didn't want me to be an accountant. Oh, listen to this. My best friend was a guy named Isidore. Yeah, we called him Izzy. He was one of the smartest human beings I have ever met in my life. I mean, Izzy was taking second-year college calculus courses as a high school sophomore, right? Straight A student, full ride to MIT. Izzy had the world at his fingertips. But he was always looking for trouble, and trouble found him. He ran with the wrong crowd. And when we got to MIT, he got this great job working for a financial consulting firm in Boston. But every weekend, he would fly to Vegas. You see, Izzy had a system for counting cards in Vegas that had the big casinos on the Strip. Oh, stymied! He would come back to MIT with suitcases filled with $200,000 in cold cash.
What?
Yeah.
So your man Izzy was getting hit off like that?
Like a fat rat in a cheddar cheese factory, freak.
Okay, so what happened to this dude Izzy? Because he's dope.
No, not dope. Dead. After he'd been missing for 3 weeks, the Nevada State Police never found hide nor hair of Isidore. And our friendship took a hit when he asked me to hang out with him in Vegas, and I said I wouldn't do it because I knew he was on a dark and twisted path in his life. And yes, he was my dude. But no way was I gonna throw my life away trying to show my loyalty to a guy who really and truly didn't understand what loyalty was all about.
So this meeting is about Vic.
Correctamente.
Okay, well, sir, Vic isn't Izzy.
And why's that, freak?
Well, for one thing, you and your dead friend Izzy didn't grow up poor. Me and Vic grew up in a neighborhood where we had to look over our shoulder every 2 seconds to make sure nobody was going to walk up on us and rob us.
True. Izzy and I did not grow up in the hood. But we, like you, thankfully grew up in a 2-parent household. But even that wasn't enough for Izzy. He wasn't satisfied. He was always looking for a 5-alarm fire when he already had the warmth and comfort of a loving family. This is not about class warfare, freak. This is about the consequences of making bad choices and risking it all when you feel like you have nothing to lose.
Vic is like a brother to me, sir.
But you shouldn't be Brother Vic's keeper, freak. Would a brother go looking for trouble and put your career and your livelihood at risk by getting into fights at nightclubs and seedy after-hour joints and then scream to the media, "Yeah, it's all good, I'm an FOF, friendo freak. It's all misunderstanding. Y'all be haters, don't hate my game." I don't think a brother would do that to someone they really cared about, but a guy who looked at you like a meal ticket would.
No. See, you don't understand Vic.
Really? I don't understand.
No.
Look, man, it was a misunderstanding with the guy in the next VIP booth. His honey started flirting with me. So naturally, I started flirting back. Next thing I know, Captain Cornball's off my grill piece beefing. Next thing he know, he got a 2-piece and a biscuit on his left eye. Hey, I don't know who hit him. And it damn sure wasn't me. Hey, Captain Cornball's mad because I'm an FOF, friend of freak. Hey, well, check this out, though. He needs to train that hottie before he leave the house, though. Yo, he's hotties ain't loyal, man.
What's there to understand? Are you freaking blind? You know, I just want to know, how much did you pay your lawyers to make all this go away?
Almost $100,000.
Excuse me, son, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I said I paid almost $100,000.
Exactly. And if you keep riding shotgun with Vic, you're gonna go broke. Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
But Vic is my friend, and I grew up with him. How many times I gotta tell you, sir?
Freak, this is not a request. I am not asking you to do this. I am telling you to do this. And the first order of business is that Mr. Vic Van Leer is banned from traveling with you on the road. Vic is banned from the locker room. And Vic is banned from this arena. And if I catch this guy, Vic, in or anywhere near the facilities, Mr. Vic Van Leer will be arrested for trespassing.
Are you serious, sir?
Brother, I'm as serious as cancer. We all know that can be deadly.
No. Me and Vic were kids, playing summer tournaments at the Dome. We always imagined making it to the pros. And after the crowds left, just a street light was on the court, like 11:30, 12 midnight, even 1 in the morning sometimes. We used to practice player introductions, running on the court, giving dab high-fiving the teammates. Vic, he would act as an announcer. You know, he would introduce me and announce my name on the loudspeaker, and the Jumbotron would flash my image like a little guy dressed in long shorts and a jersey. And now, fresh off his 3-game, 62-point scoring streak, the youngest player to ever do so in NBA history, Frequency Vibrations. So me and Vic would sit in those empty bleachers at the Dome and dream like nobody's business. And now I'm living a dream. For real. And in so many ways, Vic was part of that.
Please, listen to me. I mean, I know this guy's your dude from way back.
Look, me and Vic go way back like the front seats of a 67 Cadillac.
That's good. We go way back. Did you say front seats?
Front seats of a 67 Cadillac.
We go way back like the front seats of a 67 Cadillac. Well, do you have any crickets? I'm going to be the hit once again at Herbie Allen's Sun Valley Shindig because my fellow billionaires love it when I walk and talk that talk.
So that almost sounds...
No, let me tell you exactly what it sounds like. I respect, admire, and most importantly, love you as a human being and a role model. But I pay you a lot. And I mean, I pay you a lot of money to play for my team. And I am in this game to win it. And you can't win it with an albatross around your neck like Vic. So Vic is done. History. And here's some more lingo that I picked up from a former megastar who used to play for me several seasons ago. Thought I would never release him until I did. And now he's the sixth man on a struggling team in Venice. And yeah, I'm talking Venice with the canals and the gondolas and Harry's bar, not the street ballers next to the fortune tellers on the beach in Cali. This guy used to tell me when he thought there was a player destroying our team, don't be a hero, cut that zero. And that is what I am telling you about Vic, freak. Don't be a hero, cut that zero. The only thing Vic brings into your life is headache and unwanted and unnecessary negative attention. And it will begin to affect your mindset. And when it affects your mindset, it's going to affect your play. And when it affects your play, it's going to affect my team. And when it affects my team, it's going to affect my money. And if it affects my money, Google Translate will become your new freaking friend. I want a championship ring, freak, and I want you to help me get that ring. And banners after banners hanging from the rafters in this arena. So, freak, hear me clearly and hear me good. V, G, G, Vic, gotta go!
Well, damn.
Handle your business. And remember, that contract you signed contains a morality clause, a very important clause that revolves around your conduct on and off the court, and how it can negatively impact my team. Now, I don't want you to have to learn Italian or Croatian as a second language. And hey, playing pro ball overseas, there's nothing wrong with that. But the arenas are nothing like this.
Jesus.
Nor will the money be the same. And on top of all of that, this is the U.S. of A., the greatest freaking country in the world. Ask yourself, is Vic worth all that? Think about it. Think long, think wrong.
tell you about Vic. He has his bad rap. It's not, and I understand some of his judgments might shadow his actual character. He's not that at all. Man, Vic, let me tell you something. We actually, we have love for each other. We're brothers. Blood couldn't make us any closer at all. I mean, he has so much loyalty to me and to my family. You can see even Cece, has issues with him, but he still loves her. He still loves her.
Oh, I didn't even remember that it was in there. But if y'all have enjoyed this little game of this, then hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, comment down below. Whenever this video's up, comment down below what y'all would like to see me do next after this. It does give me the option of every NBA team. Which one I can be drafted to next, and it's actually pretty cool. I think I went to the Houston Rockets on my first account. Alright, so yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope y'all have enjoyed. If y'all have, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe after. Or subscribe after. I'm stupid. Subscribe if you haven't already, and y'all have a fucking fantastic